If you're watching this on the replay, this will be, I guess, the first message for today, and I have one uploading. So, yeah, we're gonna see. I'm thinking this is gonna be a love or a relationship reading. And the other one I uploaded today is more so about your journey and how far you've come. So check that out if you're interested. I'm thinking this will go more into specifics with who's in your energy right now, what's going on. Let's see. So, all right, we're gonna get started. Collective message. What else? What's going on today? I don't know why this feels so sticky. And I just cleared the energy from these cards, but this one, it feels like it's still a sticky energy. It might be somebody else. Do we use this deck? Might be waiting until people come. Okay, so 8 of Cups. Walking away. Whether it's you from somebody else or somebody from you. What is this? Okay, we're gonna get this other deck because, yeah, we're not getting too many from that one. Now this one, this is definitely relationship deck. So we have, I feel like that's somebody who was already walked away from, or you guys already separated here. You may be also traveling, taking a trip, or journeying, some sort of movement, going out somewhere, like that frog is doing. Okay, collective message, what's going on? Hope you guys doing well. All right, here we go, automatic. All right, let's see. You don't need to change, you're perfect to me. With, you were never the one I wanted. I want to move forward, yeah. This is you or somebody moving forward, just like here. Hi Tanisha. I want to move forward. If you need me, I'll drop everything to be there. Mixed signals. This is somebody that you already walked away from, who now they're saying they want to move forward with you. But you're already moving forward in your life. And they're saying like, yeah, like whatever you need, I'll be there for you, you know. Whatever I can help you with, like they'll be there. But the thing is, what I'm already getting is that they would benefit more than you would. You don't need to change, you're perfect to me. Like this person would be coming in like, oh, you're just wonderful, you're perfect, like like you don't need to change, you know, just like you got it, let's move forward. Hi. I am from the US, Pennsylvania. I want to tell you something I really didn't mean to. Yeah, see, this is somebody from the past. They want to tell you that something about what they said to you that they didn't mean to. Again, because we have you were never the one I wanted. This is especially a card for mixed signals. Somebody sent you mixed signals. It's like they were there for you, then they weren't. Like they acted like they wanted to show up for you, be in your life, and they weren't. And now they're trying to say they didn't mean to do something. Whatever they did to you, they're saying that they didn't mean to. I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing? Hope you guys doing all right. Feeling pretty good today, pretty relaxed. It's raining out. I love the rain. So that's a plus. All right, we have Destiny. I'm also getting Wheel of Fortune. You might be seeing that if you're watching other readings or doing your own at home. So there is a fated event What's destiny, please? It might be meant that this person tells you something. Yeah, look, with lies, excuses, BS. Alright, I guess we're taking that too. Lies, excuses, BS. What country are you from? I have no idea. Okay. With you're so attractive. Okay, so it's giving snake charmer. Somebody wanting to be charming. They want to come off as attractive, or what they want to say to you, make it sound attractive or appealing to you. Yeah, they want to be really kind, very kind to you, very sweet. It's you ever see, like, I don't know if you see in movies or clips or something where you're just having a normal conversation with somebody, and then they say something real creepy or eerie, and then they have this like twisted smirk on their face, like this person is turning right before your eyes. It's like they're not coming off, they're not showing their true intentions. They want to be kind to you. They want to be really, yeah, kind or even sweet to you. And so lies, excuses, and BS too, whatever they're telling you that they didn't mean to do to you, or didn't mean to treat you bad, or didn't mean to leave you, or they're making excuses. It's not the truth, and it's not transparency either. I want to get to know you. You impress me. Yeah, it's like they want to not start over, kind of start over, where you see them in a different light. They want you to be impressed by them. This person might even try to like kiss your butt a little bit just to get where they want to be with you. Yeah, look, and then once I have you, I'll discard you. That's what they're saying. Once they get what they want from you, then they're gone. Red and purple or violet may be significant. So root chakra and your crown. Yeah, see, this person wants to scheme to be able to get some sort of stability from being around you. Look, like to test your boundaries. So here they go. That's what this person wants to do. They want to test you and try to tempt you to do something, or say, hey, why don't we go here? Or, hey, come on, try this. Or it's like testing you out. So usually what a lot of people do, especially men and women do it, but they'll ask you certain questions to see how you respond, to test the waters, to see what they can get away with, to see if they can try something with you, try to flirt with you, try to touch you. This person wants to gauge how to manipulate you and how to, what they can do. We have, hi guys, I feel like I don't deserve you. With help me, please. Why am I getting this like begging, pleading energy from somebody where they're acting like they need you, or it's like a fake humility where instead they're actually saying that they feel bad about themselves, or that they're not good enough for something, and they want you to help them. They want you to make them feel good, to see if you're gonna give them your energy. It's a real slick, a real sly way of trying to get you again to give them your energy. Now, and the other one, it's one that's going to be on my channel today. So if this reading resonates with you and you're live here with me now and you're not subscribed, if you want to, I would suggest doing that, because in that reading we talked about a lot of, again, what you're coming out of, or like your journey, and dealing with people like this. people who want to get it's like your energy is abundant. Even if you're not giving them money, if you're not giving your body to them, if you're not, whatever it is, just you giving your sympathy, you giving your time, you giving a kind word to them, is you giving them your energy. And from your energy, a destiny swap can occur just from that. And then they want to take it further. It's like, I know YouTube, I can't say certain things and I don't want to trigger anybody, but that's what leads to spiritual getting taken advantage of. And that is very real. That's a very real thing. You can get spiritually taken advantage of. Taken. And they might not know, and that is dark witchcraft. That is dark witchcraft. People don't know. People always say, oh, certain things. Oh, you do this, you do that. Okay, well, what I'm doing is actually fine. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But people be liars. People are manipulators. What about that? That's dark witchcraft, okay? Love your children as mine. Cleanse. Social media. I see as being great friends. Somebody could friend request you online or hit you up online. Love your children as mine with cleanse, purify. Purity. Okay, children are very pure. They could bring up children or try to make something about children to make it seem pure. Be careful. I don't like that. See, and then, what did I just hear that? I just heard class action lawsuit. I don't know what that's about. You know what that's making me think of? Roblox. I don't know. That's significant for something, for somebody. Maybe it's something that they talk about with you. You have sex with you is amazing. With action. I just said class action lawsuit. And then action was the card underneath that. Huh. Oh no. Don't tell me this is somebody who's a predator too. Oh, you know what too? For somebody, you may have had an ex here who you went through their phone or you saw something in their phone and they were messaging minors or something like that. Or that might have happened to your child. Somebody may be a catfish online trying to make them seem like they are a child or that they're younger or that they're a girl and they're a man or something like that. So that was interesting. But it's also a thing of, again, children are very pure. And it's a thing of, and that's what these demons do. They want to take away from your purity, from somebody's purity. Hi, Queen Light, Sonic. Self-care. I turn down others for you. Yeah, this is you needing to really put up your boundaries, shut them down, turn it down, because this is a predator. Not even just in that way that I was just talking about when it comes to children or whatever, but again, a spiritual predator where they want your energy, they want to take from and get a high from it. So protecting yourself, even if this person, this is something I've done before where it's like, I had somebody when I was on Instagram, which so glad not to be on there. But when I was on there, there was somebody who, you know, we just, I don't know what their intentions were. Well, but anyway, his page was cool, posted music or something like that. You know, he posted stuff about God and stuff like that. And then he replied to something I had posted. And I responded, and then he goes off on a tangent about his ex-wife and blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, no. I told him, like, okay, well, you know, just, you know, do the right thing and, you know, pray about it and stuff like that. Like, you're not about to be energy. I already saw where that was going. Turning the thing where you're feeding off my energy, you're venting to me, trying to give some sympathy, trying to see what I say. We're not doing that. And I know you don't think that I'm gonna want to be with you, and that's how you coming toward me. And I ended up blocking him. And I blocked him very soon after that, because then just me saying that, he already could tell, got the energy that I wasn't gonna feed into that. I already knew what it was. I'm not allowing, like, nah. And I was still kind to him. But nowadays, I might just straight up block you from that. Oh, I block people a lot, because if I just see that there's something different in their spirit, and I'm like, nope, I don't want it. You bring my energy down at all, you're done. Like, and you're not allowed to come back. That's how that is. So, signs. I don't usually do signs readings. On my channel, I do collective, and then, you know, email is open to personals. But yeah, I just do collective readings. So, because to sit there and do 12 videos on 12 signs, nah, that's just not me. But sometimes if I get signs in readings, I will mention them, but that's not often. That's usually just not my thing. So yeah, you shutting them down, even just a conversation, even if they don't ask you, like they don't invite you, they don't ask you out, they don't try to, you know, even just shutting them down from certain conversations or a conversation in general, not giving them your kind, sweet, empathetic, sympathetic energy, because that already is a lot. That's expensive. That's expensive. It is. And then that's how it starts out little. It's seemingly little, and then it snowballs into a great big thing by the time it's done. And then you wonder, hey, how did we get here? How did this happen? Because all they need is your energy. It don't even have to just be money, even though there's energy attached to that too. Yeah, I've had people pick up energy so strongly, and it's so prevalent. Everything is energy, let alone carries energy. It is energy. This is a whole, even with solid things, it is made of energy. Okay, so I've had people send me stuff, even just from online, ordering stuff from Amazon and sending it to me, and I can feel the way the person felt sending it to me. I could feel the guilt. I could feel certain things, you know, and depending on your gifts, I could hear what people said or when they were dealing with whatever they gave to me. So you gotta be careful, and be careful what gifts you accept. Careful how you, like, everything. Everything. Mind. You're exactly what I'm looking for. So whatever they are wanting, again, be careful of your crown chakra. Somebody may be trying to, yeah, it's like manipulation, but whatever they're planning, you're exactly what they're looking for, like, to get something from. But that could be also what they're saying to you. Next card is I flirt with you. So yeah, this is, again, somebody who wants to be very charming, get in your good graces. This is a predator, so be careful. So Oh, mm-hmm. And you know, especially, like, that's why, again, that intimacy is only meant for husband and wife. It really is, because it's an open portal. It's very spiritual. It's a very sacred thing. It's for a reason. You know, you don't only give birth to things in here, but you give birth to a lot of stuff. You wonder why you sitting here doing worldly things, doing sacred things with carnal people, and it's a whole spiritual thing, and you were just supposed to be, what do they call it? I forget what it's even called now. I forgot what it's even called. A friend with benefits, right? And then y'all doing this stuff, y'all in bed together, and then it'd be like, oh, that is mine, or this is like, or oh, I love this, whatever. You saying all this stuff, and then you wondering why you don't want to let them go, or you have a bond with them, you have a tie with them. They over there doing stuff with other people, and you jealous, and you wonder why. So look, Three's a Crowd was the next card. And you see it, this stuff is already pulled. Look, you're not the only one. Whoever this is, you're not the only one too that they're doing this to. It's like this is somebody, it's like dang near what they do for a living. Even if they have a job, they have, because this is where they get their energy from. From you. Especially if you're a woman. But either way, because women do it too. You got the Jezebels, you got incubus and succubuses, okay? This is what they do. And so when they dry you up, when they squeeze out all your energy, your juice, and whatever, like you a sponge, and they get what they want from you, again, then they're gone. This says, once I have you, I'll discard you. That was another one that already came out, if you're just tuning in. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, and if somebody's putting their hand on your head and touching you, whatever, first of all, you got your legs open. You're so open to receiving anything that if they are thinking something, they could be thinking and having a whole intention, not even saying it out loud. It's worse if they say it out loud. But all they gotta do is think about it, and you got your portal wide open for them to come in and implant that into you and impregnate you with that thought, with that intention. Think about that. Think about it. Three's a Crowd. I did it once, I'll do it again. With movement. Again, this is somebody who hops around like this little frog up here, and they keep going on to the next. Okay, I got my cup filled, cup filled over here. Let me go to the other one and get this cup filled. Let me go over here and get this cup filled from this person. And once they squeeze out your energy, once it's done, they take it to as long as they can, but they don't care about building it long term, because they just go from one thing to the next, and then they get bored if they're with you for too long. So it doesn't last long, because again, they just want that, whatever, just get as much from you in as little time as possible. That's what they do. So if they love bomb you, they try to get you in bed quickly. That's why. That's all they want. Once they get that, they're gone. On to the next. So you give them that energy, then you're wondering why. Oh, they're more successful. Their business is more successful. They got a raise at work. They got this new energy. They're coming out with new projects, whether it's music or whatever. Oh, things are going good for them. They got more money. And for me, for some reason, I'm stagnated. Why do you think? So, we have movement. Again, opportunity. Opportunity, opportunistic. No. Y'all not gonna be in here being disrespectful. So, I didn't even read all that. I don't know what they was talking about, but I saw like a couple words. Nah, you're not even gonna get that attention from me. I'm embarrassed. Would communicate. Again, it's like this person wants to come in. I feel like I don't deserve you. I'm embarrassed. They're coming in saying that, like they want to be flirty, but then also seem like it's giving, what do they call it? a woman in distress or something like that, or a damsel in distress. Like, I don't know, this, like they're trying to make it seem like they have some sort of shame or again, a humility to them. And there's a whole scheme going on in the background. We have communicate with slow over a long time period. And I didn't expect to love you this fast. So again, it's like a, and I'm feeling nauseous. It's not good. So it's, they wanted to make it seem like they're going slow or, oh, like we're just friends, we're cool, this and that. And then boom, didn't expect to love you this fast. Like they're trying to, again, they try to get just quick results and to make it seem innocent. Like it's something that they planned. Hi. Yes, I am. If you want personal one, email me, email in the description. Physical, yeah. Again, they want to get physical with you. It's like, try to get the most out of you, doing the least, and as quickly as possible. And then whether it doesn't work on you or it does, they're gonna move on to the next. If it, So if this is somebody you dealt with before, it could have been a cheating, or again with the third party here. Three's a crowd, did it once, I'll do it again. This is what they do. So that spirit that's in them, it's that spirit is hungry. And so if they don't get what they need from you, they're gonna get it from somebody else. Because that spirit has a time limit. It starves. It starves. So it needs it from somewhere. Because they don't know how to, that's the whole point of like fasting, to starve those spirits and just having self-control and being focused on the right things. Because then you don't deal with this. Like I haven't, lust is a serious problem. But I overcame lust couple, maybe even a few years ago. Where I don't feel like I need to be doing anything with somebody. That you get over that. It does go away. With consistency and discipline. But these people, this is what they do. They enjoy that. They just going from one to the next. Taken from them. Watch you via a fake account. Okay, I'll get you after this. Watch you via a fake account. I know how you feel about me. So they're watching you in private, whether you don't know about it. Or you might, you got strong intuition. They're not letting themselves be shown though or revealed that they're watching you. Yeah, but they know how you feel about them. Yeah, astrophysics, we have sun and moon. So the moon, yeah, even if it's hidden. We have anger. So again, this is one of those smile in your face, all the while they want to take your place. So again, I said it earlier, in case you weren't here, where it's like this person smiling to you, they want to be kind to you and everything, but they got a smirk. It's like an evil smirk behind the scenes. That spirit within them. But they're actually, what you don't see is how angry this person is. And you might be picking up on that energy. Feeling that irritation. There's also resentment. Yeah, within. Be careful. Especially if and when this person comes towards you again. If they dare to do that, then be careful. Just pay attention to your intuition. Note how you feel. Do you get a headache when they come around? Do you get nauseous when I come around? Because me reading this energy, see, like it's giving me nausea, making your stomach upset. You could be feeling their energy. character, personality, in a romantic relationship but want to leave. So this person ain't single. They're dibbling and dabbling with he, she, her, all of them. Like, they really might go both ways too, because those spirits, they don't discriminate. I love you and hate you at the same time. Yeah. Remember, anger, it's like they... First card out was, you don't need to change, you're perfect to me. Right? And then we have, I love your character / personality. And they probably really do. They do probably admire you. But it's not love, first of all. Love, I don't get love anywhere in this reading. Anywhere. And they want to come towards you. It's because, again, they feel like they can come up with you. What was it? I want to move forward. I want to move forward. You are already moving forward. And they don't want to be left behind. They feel like they can jump on your back and you piggyback them up this hill as you walk away. Because, again, I feel like this is somebody you already walked away from. And again, this could be the same spirit and another person, though, too. So be careful. Love you and hate you at the same time. Keeping secrets from you, again, with the moon. Hidden. With youth. That's the second time children is coming out with future energy. But again, it's like, no. Because I have cards in here about having children. But it's specifically about... Because I was going to say impregnate you again with something, but this is also, this person is a real predator. A real predator. Again, love your children as mine. You could have seen signs and you ignored them. This person could have said something suspect, or you could sense it on them, or maybe you had no idea. But they may message children online, or try to talk to them, or go after young, because they have a more pure energy. Yeah, and then with future energy, I'm getting youth and future energy. It's like they... Because, you know, them demons, they target children and try to get them young. You know, they take pleasure in defiling the pure. So that's where I got the purity also from. Cleanse. Up there it says purify, but something being pure. Oh, I hate to hear it. I really do. It's disturbing. And it could have been because they were targeted when they were a child, and they ended up turning into the same thing. Some people, they deal with stuff and they taste. It's like they got... But that could also be communication. With why did you block me? Yeah, they want to know why. Some people, what I was saying, yeah, some people, you go through stuff and either I was going to say make you or break you, where either you turn into the same thing or you say that's what I'm not going to do. This person, let it turn them. Very disappointing. Taste, why did you block me? Yeah, you blocked this person. Again, you already left from this person. You love me, but I don't love you with this. So this could have been somebody who was married, or somebody who tried to give you some sort of engagement. False commitment. Because you cared for them, but they didn't love you. Again, I said I didn't... That's the first time love is mentioned in this reading, where it's saying you may have loved them and they didn't love you. Or if this person is married to somebody else too, they didn't love them either or don't love them. I'll treat you better than they can. Clairvoyance, intuitive sight, premonition. So this is something that you saw something already. Again, you do see where this is going. You already know what this is. You could also be moving on, having a committed relationship with somebody else, or you could be married and this is like an ex from, I don't know, however long ago, and they're trying to come in and say that they could treat you better than them. Sapiosexual. The future. Okay, yeah, see, that's future energy. Yes. Yeah. That too. Yep. So they are going to be coming in unless they change their mind. But the words, this person will come in, this future energy. They want to come in and talk about why you blocked them, why you left them, why you stopped talking to them. And either they're going to be married or you're going to be married already. You're going to be in a committed relationship and they're going to try to act like that they could treat you better. And you could, yeah, with clairvoyance, intuitive sight, premonitions, you getting dreams about this. You could have gotten dreams or you will get dreams about it. Premonitions, you could see the vision, you could even hear stuff. Like, I actually see it being multiple gifts of yours where you hear something, you just know. There's all type of ones. Yeah, look, and then guidance. Like, you're too smart for that. They know you're smart too, though. But, so, I think this person thinks, okay, so they have an arrogance to them where they think they would still be able to, again, I always say, it's like these people, they want to conquer you. Guidance, I love the way you care for me. Wasn't expecting you to be like this, like that. So when you're already moved on in a committed relationship, they like, I don't know if this person thought you were gonna go back to them already, or if it's just because you're the one that got away for real. But when you're in a committed relationship, that's when they want to sit there and try to do some dumb stuff. And they're saying they wasn't expecting you to do this because you cared before, or because of who you are, because you are a kind person or whatever. And it's like, okay, you act like... See, that's how you know these people are like one-dimensional or surface level, because first of all, like, what makes you think just because I'm kind or I'm sweet, like they took your kindness for weakness? Okay, just because of that, or just some people, they think like, oh, like they where is it? It said, once I have you, I'll discard you. They think that once they get you in a certain place where they have you and they could just abuse you or use you, manipulate you, and you would just be there. They didn't expect you to leave. They didn't expect you to leave. They didn't expect you to move on. Because they think that, oh, once you love them, again, you love me, but I don't love you, came out. They think that because you love them or you cared for them, I love the way you care for me, it says, that you're just going to be stuck like that. And you're just going to allow them to do that. Look, and then building, increase over time, investing, consistency, something piled up. Where they thought they had you. I just heard something about knew you. This person thought that they knew you or knew who you were or just could predict how you are. And I'm getting that you switched it up. What is that saying? I don't know what it is. But it's you adapt to, like, whatever is needed in the moment, you adapt to that. And you apply it. You apply yourself. So it's like, oh, well, once you sit there because you put on this mask or you acted like this and that, and then you think that, oh, now it's time for you to turn up and you took your mask off. Well, then now I'm a dick. It's like, oh man. But yeah, they thought that they had you in a bag and they could just do whatever. So we have shoulda, coulda, woulda. Want to hurt you. You're the one that got away. You are the one that got away. You're getting away. You're gone. You already do know better. You might not have known about them being a predator for youth, but yeah, you're the one that got away, and so they're just wishing that they would have been able to hurt you, to trap you. Yeah, that's what they want, because they feel like they lost. They did lose. Duh. I don't know why the devil always think that they win. I want to kiss you. Yeah, being a vampire. This is something you don't see, and this turned up, so this is something that's like out in the open. You give me all the lovey-dovey feelings inside. Okay, so inner feelings is more so what I get from that. Feelings inside with dreams. Okay, so this is like subconscious stuff. And investment, so again, look, Most High, or that's God, okay? And knowledge. This is him, yeah, showing you in your dreams how this person truly feels. Through your dreams, through your premonitions, your visions, so on and so forth. Because you may be somebody who hears or sees things midday, or somebody you may not be fully aware that that's what's going on. Pay attention to that, because those are your gifts too. Like broad day. You're fully conscious, and yeah, yes, you are hearing what you're hearing. Yes, you're seeing what you're seeing. Yes, you're visualizing, or like that's, yeah. Pay attention to that. This is him showing you what this person is trying to do to get to you and invest. I'm really seeing, though, especially this person really turned up. And again, anger being out here. This person really turned up, or this spirit really turned up when you last rejected them, when you walked away. That is when, because it's like you may have showed that you truly cared for them, or even, I'm also getting too that you were growing, or you elevated spiritually. And okay, interesting. So even while in this person's midst, you leveled up spiritually, and that really triggered and set off that spirit within them. That's why things turned up, because you were elevating. So if you ever wondered why this person turned when they did, it's not only just because you cared and you loved them. I feel like when this person met you, came into your life, introduced themselves to you, they already knew that you were kind, loving, all of that stuff. So what made them turn is the fact that you elevated. And then you saw the signs, you saw what was going on, and you left, you dipped. And so that's when this person really, really started to turn and be really, truly like possessed. And yeah, and so you're seeing what this person's plots, their schemes are with investment through your dreams and your visions and such. Yeah. So again, you're going to hear from them with, I don't care about you. You know this. Like, you know that you already know what this is. This is just so, this is very, very interesting. Like the way that they talk to you, and even maybe the way they did before, you're able to tell that they don't really care. But I feel like in turn, the way that you talk to them either now or again in the future, in the near future, for some of you though, it's going to be a little later down the line, maybe a year or two, or maybe even a couple years. It's going to be when you're in a committed relationship, maybe even married or whatever. But yeah, they're able to tell by what you say and how you say it and from your energy that you don't care about them anymore. I feel like you don't now. You know, because you value yourself, you love yourself more than like you're not gonna put somebody who hurts you just because you love or you care you're loving. I feel like they thought they had you somewhere and it wasn't even where they thought, like, I don't know if they thought that you just were wrapped around their finger, but I guess that they didn't know who you really were. You know, you have duality, you have balance. You're not just loving and kind, again, took your kindness for weakness, but it's actually your strength. And you know how to balance it out. And I'm seeing, what did I just see? I think I saw Queen of Swords, but it's like you holding up a sword. They didn't know that you had a sword and it's sharpened. And you will use it, and you know how to use it and defend yourself and speak up for yourself. I know I could never forget you. I want you off the market. Like, they will not, again, with that shoulda, coulda, woulda, I want to hurt you. They can't get over it. They won't forget you because you're the one that got away. You cut it off. I'm seeing it as like anime style, where it's like, every time they're surprised in an anime, to go, huh? And then like little, I don't know, exclamations around them or something. Like, it's a whole scene. And it's like, that's what this person did because they weren't expecting you to be like this. They were not expecting this from you because they just thought they had you in a bag. They knew you. They knew what you was going to do. You cut it off. And they want you bound. They want you down. They don't want you up and going. Like, oh, not only did you reject them, but you gonna move on and be better? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Anything else? I feel like that. Ooh. I feel like that might. Oh, there's still more. There is still more. You are so sweet. I play it cooler than I feel. You want it, you got it. Again, they feel like just because you're sweet or you're kind, that's just who you are. That they took it like way out of proportion. But it wasn't all like that. You want it, you got it. That's like that thing earlier where it said, if you need me, I'll drop everything to be there. They're acting like, when they come in, they're acting like they want to be there for you or something. It won't even feel right. Because especially if you think you have a strong intuition now, later on, when you're already with this other person in a committed relationship, or just even just when your commitments in life, you have like a business or certain things, like later on down the line. Why did I just hear that? Well, later on down the line, your intuition's gonna be really strong and it's really not gonna feel right. You're gonna feel this person's energy. You're gonna be so much even more wiser and stronger to where it's like, what are you even doing here? And I just heard time heals all wounds, and then I also heard what doesn't kill you make you stronger. But yeah, this person, oh man. They think that because time went by, even though they're actually seeing you with somebody else. Okay, so they see it as the perfect time and the perfect opportunity to mess some stuff up for you. Yeah. So that tells me too, even later on, whether this is sooner or later, they're still in the same position that they were before. And that's what these people don't get. How don't you get that when all you're doing is trying to feed off of and live off of other people's energy, that you're never fulfilled, that stuff doesn't go right for you. It's like they're always in debt. because they don't have enough energy or whatever for themselves. They're not building anything. They have nothing long term. They have nothing that lasts. They don't have any real true connections. Like, the only people you're going to be around is vampires, and then, but even that's not going, because you're going to have a table full of hungry vampires with no food on the table, or what? Like, no, it's like, what's wrong with them? I don't know. Look at your social media often. They watch, yeah. It's like they never stop watching you. There may be, I feel, a period of time where they kind of drew back a little bit, or they will draw back a little bit, and then maybe just check up on you every so often, and then there's just going to be a day where they check up on you and they get sick of this, with this anger, resentment, irritation built up inside of them, and they're gonna see you in this new life or in this commitment or doing your thing, and they'll be like, "Oh no, today's the day I messed some stuff up." What do they say? Waking up and choosing violence. Yeah, I want to surprise you. It's gonna be on a random Tuesday or something like that. Wait for you to contact me. Yeah, they thought that you were gonna go back to them, or they were waiting for you to, I don't know. I don't know if this person's used to that, or because that's how they are, or they just figured that you weren't going to continue to grow and continue to move forward in your life, and so that you would come back to them, because that's what they do. Again, it's like those people, I just said that in a message lately, those people who try to come around like a merry-go-round when they need their battery filled up, when they need more energy, and then they leave. Like, I guess they figured that you was going to do that too. Yeah, event, place to be, occurrence, destiny came out here. It's giving fated event. Like, this is something that they're going to do still. I wonder if when this occurs, are they going to learn anything? Are they going to stop? I know it's probably going to make them more angry, but they should be ashamed of themselves and take a look in the mirror and do something about it. Yeah, with a person no good for you, actually, in time. They may even be more miserable than before. Okay, so you're going to see, okay, so that's another point of this, because you're going to see the way, we'll call it karma, the way karma works, where you, because you did the right thing and you stayed focused and you're worried about yourself, you're doing your thing, and you kept striving for growth, you kept having the forward movement, you're going to see how your life turned out versus theirs. And this person's going to look, I feel it, this person's going to look really hit. If they didn't look like a demon before, they look like one now or then, and they're going to look like they've been starved. Like they really might be skin and bone and black under eyes and ragged and rugged and looking like they didn't get a haircut in 10 years and a mess. I feel it. I can already see it. They might be, homeless, and that's not anything against anyone that may be homeless, carless job, but none of that. But it's like, it's because this is somebody who, that's all they do. They feed off of other people. They didn't build anything for themselves. So, oh my gosh. This is like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to say a whole lot. Like, I'm sorry, this is just so interesting. Yeah, again, with the concept of time, it's going to be later on, and they think because time went by that they can come back to you. I almost don't want to say that, but I heard you were their best fill. That sounds awful. But again, like filling their battery or giving them that energy, whatever, it's like you just had the best energy. And it's because of who you are, how you are spiritually. I reread and go through our previous conversations, texts, DMs with clairgustance, psychic taste. What's significant about that? them replaying or remembering going through past messages. And again, it's like that, what I was just saying, how you're going to remember what happened and how it turned out. Can we clarify that? What's significant about that over there? Please and thank you. Family at the bottom. Again, this could be family too, or family got involved. It could even be a group of people, like a coven, because that's what it is, whether they sit there and have a cauldron and collect rabbit's feet and random things or not. Like, they group up together to manipulate you, to stalk you, to do something to you, cause you harm. That's still a coven, because it's a team of witches and warlocks teaming up together, being in cahoots with each other in order to manipulate you. That is witchcraft. Lying is witchcraft. Yes, because you're trying to manipulate somebody in what they think and what the truth is. You know, and like all that manipulation stuff, that's witchcraft. People don't talk about that. How about that? That's that. Don't even get me started. Don't get me started on that whole topic, because I'll be sitting here for another hour. I've been crying, yes, really. I love everything about you. Yeah. Possessive over you. So again, that's like that thing of them coming in, trying to act all emotional, like they're the ones that need help and blah, blah, blah. Feel bad for me. And you're not having it. I love everything about you. Again, you don't need to change, you're perfect. But then we have possessive over you. So based off of how they interacted with you before, this person don't learn. There's no new tricks. There's no new, it's like, and it's dumb because they're basing it off of how you were in like the beginning or even middle or whatever in your relationship, where they thought they had you or they were building up to where they thought they had you. They're basing how they maneuver you then with how they interacted with you before. So when they come in trying to manipulate you, that's why they go through previous conversations, memories, texts, pictures, whatever. What you said to them, to study it, to see how to go about this. Possessive over you. Again, it said, I want you off the market. They don't want you to move forward. They want to feel like they conquered you. That's what they do. They want to feel like they conquered you. They squeezed you up, dried you out, and left you for dead. And you're just supposed to be stuck and they moving up. So this is also a marker for them too. You know, however they react to it, you know, that's on them. But especially it's going to be a huge, not revelation, but it's just going to be one of those things. It's like people always reference like, oh, somebody you went to high school with, or somebody you used to work with years ago, or somebody you knew from whatever organization or something from years back. And then you see them years later and it's like, what happened to you? It's going to be one of those moments. Yeah, you're not even gonna, it's like you're gonna see this, you're gonna observe it, you're gonna cut it off and be done with it. But it's a big marker of growth. Like if we talk about the scales being balanced, yours is all the way at the top, theirs is all the way at the bottom. That's where this person is headed. By the time you get in this commitment, this new commitment, that's what it's gonna be. I have someone else watch you for me. Too, with rebound. It's like, again, I just said something about covens, right? Working with other people. And they got that's what they do too. It's like, that's what they do. These people too, what they will do is recruit their friends and whoever else to watch you. Like they give them some sort of sob story or tell them what happened between you. And then they watch you together. Oh, did you see what so-and-so posted? Did you see where they went? Oh yeah, they whatever. And they have them watching them too. That's witchcraft. Okay, so somebody must, I don't know if there's a cross watcher, or they watching this, people that are like this, or there's somebody here that they might think that what I do, witchcraft, blah, 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 not knowing that it's scriptural, and it's lawful, and it's part of my purpose. But I'm not even going to get into all that. Because, yes, some people use it for bad, and they're not doing it they're not getting messages from, it's like, if you don't believe in God and you doing this, that's unlawful. Because that's the first thing, know that he is real. But anyway, so somebody must be talking about what I do and trying to call that witchcraft or blah, blah, blah. Listen, it is through his power, divine, spiritual power. So if you want to call it witchcraft in that way, fine. If you make a wish on a candle and you blow it out, guess what? That's witchcraft. If you sat there and you set up a Asherah pole called a Christmas tree, you sitting there decorating it and worshiping in front of it, bending down, opening up sacrifices called presents in front of it, guess what? You doing witchcraft too. So sorry if not sorry if I bursted somebody's bubble, but that's scriptural. That is scriptural. How about that? Because I do pick up on somebody's energy who they think they know everything and they know nothing. Whoever that's for. Not for my supporters that y'all already know what it is. But yeah, there's a cross watcher, and it's probably somebody who got their little friends watching with them. And that's why you're blocked. So, what I'm doing is called casting lots. And it is something that I can do. And y'all be sitting there like y'all teamed up together, like you eating popcorn, watching me like it's some sort of TV show, some sort of entertainment. And you're out of line. You're out of order. So my God ain't your God. Well, you better correct that. Whoever that's for. Well, you know who that's for. It's not for all of y'all. The rest of y'all that support me, y'all doing the right thing. I love y'all, okay? Y'all good. But there's somebody sitting there like they know something and they know nothing. Where you're at in your spiritual journey, I was there years ago. Rebound. Yeah. You moving forward and new. With somebody new. This is a new experience, this new commitment, even if it's not a person. Because for some of y'all, I am getting that you will be getting married, or you already know who that is. But it could also be, again, your business, or if you're online and you're doing posts online too, or whatever it is. You're focused on that and you feel fulfilled. You feel good about it. And this is new. And yes, this is a rebound. This is you getting better, having better, new things, strength, withstanding. This is, I'm getting long-term commitments, stuff that you can keep. Things that are deserving of you and you deserve of them. You work for it, you earned it. And we have, I'm still healing with trust. Okay, so some sort of trust issues. Stopped watching you because it hurts. I want to make you happy. That's how they coming in wanting to manipulate. Like they're acting like they're careful not to try to blame you, because they know if they blame you, saying that you did something to them, you're going to probably go off on them, or you're just going to cut it off right then and there, because they want to be tactical, but at the same time, they want to say that they're hurt or they're healing or they're going through something, and they're trying to have some sort of faith, or they don't know like what happened. Again, where was it? It said, why did you block me? Like they want to talk about what happened between you. And then you're going to be like, well, I don't have anything to say. Like, what are we talking about? This was from however long ago. I was over it before it even ended. So, especially if it's family, because again, this was something that's long term, or you knew them for a long time, something like that. That's not for everybody, but especially if you knew them for a long time, like you were over it before it even ended. Yeah, blocked. I was protecting you from me, and you're protecting yourself, and you will continue to do so. So, this was very, very interesting. And there it is again. Somebody cheated on you though, or whatever. Evil eye you. There it is again. Like, yeah, they evil eye you. And because you have boundaries up against them, morals and values, your boundaries, they're not going to be able to move toward you. And I feel like whatever you have with this new love is strong. It's withstanding. Because you have solid foundation also. Yeah. Somebody you get married. And that's my cue that I gotta go. So hope this helped. This was very, again, interesting. Like, share, well, not share. Like, subscribe, comment if you would like to and like to support. Again, email in the description for personals if you would like one. And yeah, whoever, because I still feel your energy. Don't be mad at, listen. I'm not even gonna give them more of my energy. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye, guys.